Good morning, I'm Bee, and this is my YouTube channel, The Fuzzy Knitting Bee. So today we are working on the Poppy Tee by PetiteKnit. I am knitting it using Knitting Notion's classic Merino Superwash Sport in the Colorway Winter Sky. I am really wanting to get this project done before I go to the Southern Comforts Fiber Market in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is 2 weeks away. So I've done it before. The top that I knitted last year was another kind of short project, but I did get it done and I did get to wear it. So it's kind of my goal for this one. I have actually gotten it started, and we're gonna go back just a little bit and look at when I was just getting this project started. So grab a nice cozy drink, grab that project that you are currently working on, get somewhere absolutely comfortable, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm about to kick up the yarn for the Poppy Tee. This is Knitting Notion's Classic Merino Superwash Sport in the Colorway Winter Sky. It is this really pretty icy blue. I've had it for about a year and I've been wanting to knit the Poppy Tee, so that's what I'm going to make with it. And also, my nails match perfectly, and I love that. I think that is so cute, but I'm really excited to get started on this project, so let's kick up the yarn. Okay, so what I've gotten done so far is I've gotten the back yoke done, and I have worked on both the sides. So I'm getting a little bit closer to attaching it in the round. So let's get working on that. Okay, I just got something delivered that I'm really excited about because it'll make my project a whole lot easier. Let me see if I can get this open. Haha! Okay, so I started this project and I'm really enjoying it. The only problem is the needles that I have are too long. The cable itself. This is a pair of interchangeable needles that I have, but the other cable I have is like really short, so it just wouldn't work for this project. So I got some new needles. And it's the ChowGoo premium stainless steel, the red lace circular needles. So I'm really excited about that. It's gonna gonna make it a little bit easier. So let's switch these over real quick. So when I first tried the ChiaoGoo knitting needles, I didn't know what to expect. I had been working with a really cheap pair and they had broke. The needle actually separated from the cable, and I put that on Instagram that my needles had broken, and one of my friends actually recommended trying the ChiaoGoo red lace circulars. So I got myself a pair and I tried them and I fell in love with them. I never imagined that I would enjoy any type of metal needle, but these don't hurt my hands like the normal metal needles, and not to mention the cable does not twist up. It does not twist up. It is absolutely amazing. I really enjoy working with these needles. They are some of my favorites. I have slowly switched the majority of my needles to the ChiaoGoo red lace circulars. They are some of my favorites. I highly recommend them. Also, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, ChiaoGoo, I'm just pronouncing it like I hear a lot of people pronounce it. I am horrible at pronouncing stuff, so sorry if I am pronouncing that wrong. I really do like these needles though. They are some of my favorites. Okay, so I'm about 3 rows from splitting for the sleeves. And it's been a few days since I've last had an update like this. I have worked on just a few other projects. I wasn't originally going to, but I did make some really cute little Christmas ornaments for Christmas in July, and I did make a video. If y'all want to go check it out, it is on my channel. But I'm back to working on this, and I'm about to split for the sleeves, and I really want to get it done before tonight because I also have my fiber group, and it would be nice just to simply be working on the body at that point. But it's looking really cute. I really like it. I like how it's working up, like construction wise. I'm really enjoying the pattern. But right now I might actually go make a French press because I want some coffee. So let's go do that. Okay, so we just got back from the fibers group, and I've gotten some good knitting done. They had some upbeat music, so it's just kind of one of those things. Once I hear something like upbeat, I just tend to knit faster. Or it's like kind of like watching like an action movie. I always feel like I knit faster when I'm watching like action or something like that. But I also got a coffee on the way home, so I'm probably gonna be up a while tonight. I don't usually get affected by coffee that way. 7 Brew, I do, I feel like. So I'm gonna drink some of this. I'm gonna get back to knitting. Let's see how much I can get done tonight. I mean, to be fair, I have knitted a sweater in a week before. If you want to see a video about that, I posted one on my TikTok. I don't think I have that linked in most of my descriptions, so I think I might start linking my TikTok as well in my description. But there is a video on my TikTok of knitting a sweater in a week. It was a step-by-step sweater by Florence Miller, and I knitted that thing really, really fast. So I have like a feeling that this is going to start working very fast now that I'm on the body. So yeah. I'm also reading a really good book right now, and because it's just stockinette, I can read and knit. So a lot of times when I do that, I feel like the project just takes off because I don't have to pay too much attention to it. But that's a lot of fun. Also, I feel like sport weight typically knits up very fast. I don't know. For me, it feels like it knits up very fast. When I was knitting the Morale sweater, it felt like there were certain parts, because I work on a lot of different projects. My projects don't move very fast, but when I'm working on them, I feel like I can knit up a lot. But I really like working with sport weight because I feel like it knits up very fast. I think that was very confusing. I confused myself, so I'm sorry if that was confusing. Also, if you wonder what I get at 7 Brew right now, I've been getting their cinnamon roll drink. It's really good. It's got cinnamon and white chocolate in it, and I'm not usually like coffee and chocolate type person, but I've really been enjoying this one. So yeah.
Degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 더 바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 따스한 햇볕이 가득 담은 Sand River. The bluebirds peaceful to sing along. 여기는 저기 Eiffel Tower shines from anywhere 아름다워 When I'm not with you all these shiny seas don't mean a thing 눈동자에 비친 Avenue des Champs-Élysées 그대와 같이 오라면 지겨 I love you oh 그대여
Okay, so the past few days I have been working on the body of the puppy tee. I haven't recorded it a whole lot because this part is very repetitive, very similar. So I felt like all the clips would kind of blend together. So I've recorded here and there, but I've gotten to the point where I'm needing to switch to another thing of yarn. And before I do that, I'm actually going to take the stitches off this needle and put it on a spare pair of needles and work on the sleeves because it sounds like this top might be a little bit more cropped. And I want to know that I have enough yarn if I want to extend the body a little bit. So I'm going to get the sleeves done and the collar. So all I need to do is move the stitches over to a spare pair of needles, which I'm actually going to use the smaller set of needles that I'm going to need because I've already misplaced this set of needles once. And I just found them. So I don't want to lose them again. So I'm going to move them over to this set and then use these needles to work on the sleeves. Okay, so to make the process of moving the stitches over to this set of needles a little bit easier, I'm actually going to use the stitch holder cable string type thing. I have a set of these and I have a longer one, but that one's actually in use. I would be using that. But for now, I'm going to attach both the needles using a shorter one and just kind of feed the needles through. I've done this before and it works really well, but you also have to be kind of careful just in case the end slips off the needle. So if you try this, there's a fair warning. Pay close attention. It can happen. It has happened to me. But it really does speed up the process of moving stitches over, so it's a risk I'm willing to take. The trick to this is actually just taking a few stitches at a time and feeding them on. I wouldn't do too many unless it's like a smaller project because I have slipped the stitches off completely, not realizing that the cable fell off the needle. So, yeah. Small sections and it moves really fast. As long as you're gentle with moving the stitches over, you're gonna be fine. But I really have found this to be the easiest way if you have to just use a separate pair of needles to hold a project. I have a lot of projects that I work on, so a lot of times I have to use the same pair of needles on multiple projects. So it's kind of the reason why I figured this out. But it works really well, so there's that. And once it gets to the last few stitches, it's really not that bad because you don't even have to like work with a small amount. It usually just slides right through, but I'm getting there. I'm almost there. And just like that, I have the pair of needles free. So, yeah. Okay, with the stitches on a spare pair of needles and these needles free, I can now start on the sleeves, which shouldn't take too long to knit because they are short sleeves, and I'm kind of hoping for that because right now it is August 4th. And the Southern Comforts Fiber Market, where I really want to wear it, is August 9th, the day that we're going. So if I can get the sleeves done, not setting this as a real goal, but maybe today and tomorrow, early Wednesday, I might be able to get it done before Friday, hopefully on Thursday, so I can start blocking it. Maybe at earliest, early Friday getting it done, but I really want to wear this. I think it would be a lot of fun. If I don't, I have other things I can wear, but I really, really want to wear this. So I'm gonna try to get this done. We'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I finished the stockinette section of the sleeve, I think. I'm going to measure it again in the morning just to be sure, but I should be able to move on to the cuff first thing. So if I really could get both sleeves done tomorrow and the collar, I might be able to finish it before the end of Thursday, which is kind of my goal. I can finish it on Thursday. It's just got to be completely done Friday so I can block it. So fingers crossed. I'm going to continue attempting to knit this before the Southern Comforts Fiber Market. It is working up really well so far, so we'll have to wait and see. But right now, I'm going to go to bed because I am tired, and I'm not gonna try to figure out this pattern past 9 o'clock. It is a rule. Going back to actually my Rigmore tee, where I tried to figure out a section of that pattern, and once I realized what I couldn't figure out, I felt very dumb, and I decided that I am no longer allowed to try to figure out patterns past 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will see y'all in the morning. So I didn't end up really filming a whole lot yesterday. I didn't end up actually getting to knit a whole lot yesterday. I was working on the sleeve. I didn't get started on the second one until like yesterday evening. But I did finish one of the sleeves. So that is a nice win. I'm working on the other one right now, and I'm kind of close to being done with it. But yesterday just ended up being kind of crazy day, so I didn't get to knit a whole lot, nor video anything a whole lot. So yeah, I'm going to knit some more today. I'm actually going to stay up probably a little bit tonight because it is Wednesday, and I really, really want to get this done. Maybe tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, at the latest, Friday morning. Because I really, really still want to wear this to the Southern Comforts Fiber Market. So fingers crossed that I can get it done. So I'm going to get back to work. And yes, for those wondering, I am drinking another French press. I feel like this vlog's been a lot of knitting, but also a lot of coffee. I have had a lot of coffee this vlog. I really like coffee. It is one of my favorite things. My family, we're really big coffee drinkers. So I've had a lot of coffee, apple cider. I think I had some tea. So I've been drinking a lot of warm drinks, even though it's still very warm outside. It is going down. I am wearing a sweater right now. I am wearing a sweater right now, not because it's cold outside, because I'm imagining that it is fall. I mean, it is August. It's technically fall. I'm ready for it to be cold outside. I really am. Okay, so I finished both the sleeves, and I'm actually working on the body right now before I do the collar, because now I know for sure this is the cake that I was using for both the sleeves, and I still have one other. So now I know for sure I can have the collar and body done. I've been kind of going back and forth whether or not I want to extend the length of the body or knit it to the pattern length. And I think I finally decided I'm just going to knit it to pattern length, even though I know I have enough yarn for sure now to knit it a little bit longer, but I'm going to be wearing it with a lot of like high-waisted skirts and stuff like that. That's what I wear a lot of times. So yeah, I've just decided it would probably be best just to knit it to pattern length so it's not too long. But it's looking so cute. I love the sleeves. I love this little section right here before the cuff of the sleeve. It just adds just a cute little detail. But I'm really, really enjoying this pattern. I'm actually not going to bed. It seems like I am, but I'm actually going to stay up for a little bit. I have a cup of coffee and I want to work on the body a good bit because it is Wednesday. Well, technically Thursday, it is 12 o'clock. Um, and I really want to get it done. And I still think if I really try, I could get it done before Friday. If I could start it blocking Friday morning, then it would have all day Friday to block. And then I could get up Saturday morning and it should, being a smaller project, it should be dry. So I think I'll be able to do it. So I'm going to stay up a good while tonight. I mean, like I said, it's 12 o'clock now, so it's already late. But I'm also not tired and I'm getting really excited now seeing the sleeves. Like the sleeves have appeared. They are adorable. I have tried this on one time with one of the sleeves done. I might have to try it on again here in a few minutes. But I'm going to work on the body just a little bit more. I'm getting really excited. It's going to be really fun if I can get it done. And actually, the skirt that I'm wearing, it's this like blueprint. It's a really long skirt. I think it would actually look really cute with this top, just the colors together. It's two different blues, but I just feel like they go together very well. So I might end up wearing the skirt Saturday with the top if I can get it done. If I can get it done. So fingers crossed that I can. So I'm gonna work for a little while longer. I don't know how much recording I'm gonna get done tonight because I really, really want to focus on this, and it is the body. So I'm just working in the round, stuck in it. I'll get a few clips here and there, but I will definitely talk to y'all in the morning. Okay, this morning already, I have worked on the body a good bit, and then I worked on the body a good bit last night. So I'm going to continue working on this. Today is Thursday, so day after tomorrow is the Southern Comforts Fiber Market, and I think at the latest, because the swatch did seem to dry semi-fast, I think at the latest I can have it starting blocking by early afternoon. Preferably, though, tomorrow morning I can start it. Preferably. So I might end up staying up tonight, but I'm going to see how much I can get done today. This is really my main focus today. I have a few other things I need to do, but they're very like little things. So I'm going to get back to knitting. But yeah, fingers crossed that I can get it done. Also, one thing that's kind of interesting about this yarn is I feel like I have a lot of fibers come off of it. It's a super wash merino yarn, and I just feel like I constantly have fibers on my face. I don't know. Okay, so it is actually nighttime. I haven't filmed a whole lot today. I did get a good bit of work done. I'm almost done with the body, and then I can start on the ribbing on the bottom. So I'm getting close to that, but it is nighttime. Tomorrow is Friday. I don't know if I'm going to get this done before Saturday or even my brain's tired before kind of the time frame I want to get it done by tomorrow. So I also have been thinking that I have my Morel sweater or even my Velma top that I haven't gotten to wear to, actually my Velma top I might have gotten to wear to Carolina Fiber Fest, but my Morel sweater I have not gotten to wear to a fiber market. So I might end up wearing that one because it is so pretty, but I am still gonna finish this one in this video, hopefully. I should be able to finish it tomorrow. I should, unless something comes up. But I think what I'm gonna do now is actually go to bed and wake up earlier in the morning. If I do finish it tomorrow, I mean, there's still a slight chance. There is still a slight chance I could wear it Saturday, but I still have to block it. That's the only thing. It's not even just the knitting part now. It's more of the idea of having to block it because I still have to do the collar, which isn't going to take too long, and finish knitting the body. But yeah, it's looking really cute. I really like it. And I'm excited to see it blocked, especially the sleeves, because right now they're not tight, but like I want them to be just like a tiny bit looser, and I know they will be. But yeah, I think now I'm gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna get up early in the morning and get started back on this. But can we also talk about like how cute this is looking? Like I absolutely love it, and I love this shoulder construction. Like I can't wait to see that block because right now it's kind of just like I don't know how to explain it. But once it's blocked, it's gonna look really, really pretty. But I also love this blue. I don't have a lot of blue tops, so this is gonna be a really nice thing to add to my wardrobe. Um, but yeah, I think this will be really cute this fall, especially towards the beginning, because like when you really were wanting to wear sweaters, but it's just still too warm, I feel like this one's gonna be perfect for that. It's so cute. I love it. Also, I kind of felt like I slowed down knitting today, and I kind of did. I was actually getting a cramp in this part of my hand, and I just had to take a break for a little bit. If I didn't take that break, I would have had a lot more done. But at the same time, it's another reason I'm going to bed now, because I was going to stay up tonight, but to give my hand just a little bit of a break, I think it would probably be better to go to sleep now and get up earlier in the morning to get back working on this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get up a little bit earlier than normal. So I am going to go to bed now. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. Real quick, let's talk about this lovely poppy tee. I actually do not have it finished, obviously. It's still on the needles, and I actually have like, where's the tail? I actually have like the tiniest bit left. I need to switch to the next thing of yarn. But I am working on the bottom now, and then I can work on the collar, which I'm trying to decide if I want to stick with pattern or maybe switch up the collar a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. I think I'm going to stick with the pattern. I really love the shoulder construction on this pattern. I feel like it just adds that little detail to kind of a simple pattern. But I really like how it's working up. I think it's really pretty. I think it's definitely going to be one of my favorite things just to add with a nice like long skirt, kind of like this one. I think it looks really cute with this one. But I'm really enjoying this pattern. I am going to continue it tomorrow, and I'll probably finish it tomorrow. But I am going to end the video here. So definitely come back next week, because next week's video is going to be the Southern Comforts Fiber Market, which is happening tomorrow. So I will be finishing this up in that video. But I hope y'all did enjoy, and if you did, definitely give this video a like, and also subscribe to the channel to join our lovely little knitting group here on the internet. And also don't forget to comment down below what y'all are currently working on. I absolutely love to hear. It gives me a lot of ideas, and y'all work on such cool projects. I really, really love to hear. But yeah, I hope to see y'all next week. Good night.